Hey y'all, it's Days.
And Dave.
And in this video, we're going to do a little something different. So in this video, we're going to go over our top 10 items we feel like you should have if you're going on a beach vacation with your baby.
As you can see, we're on our way to beach vacation now. We see our swimsuits on, our light vests.
Yeah.
We see a nice sunny, no snow on the ground. Nice. It's sand. It's not snow actually.
Yeah, I know. We're really dressed for the beach. We wish we were. We wish we were going to the beach. But no, we're going to discuss our top 10 items that we feel like you should have if you're going to take your baby on a beach vacation. We took our son on his first beach vacation when he was
7 months.
7 months. Yep, 7 months old. And yeah, we took the 10-12 hour drive down to Myrtle Beach. If y'all don't know, we live in Jersey. We live in New Jersey, Central Jersey. So yeah, we drove all the way down to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, because my family was having a family vacation. So we met up down there. We rented a condo. If you guys haven't seen those videos, make sure, or video, you should go check it out because it's already uploaded. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the things that we had that we feel is very important. Now, just to make note, we're not gonna talk about like I don't want to call them common sense items, but you know, like your standard like sunscreen, swimsuits, like stuff like that. Like, we're not gonna talk about those items. We're gonna talk about items that you might not think about or think is important to have. Things that we took to where we feel like, you know, it really improved our vacation. Anyways, so let's get started. And we should note that none of these items are in any particular order. It's just 10 items that we feel like you should have. So, number one is a portable high chair / beach chair. So, to be honest, Tobias is, 13 months now? About to be 14 months. And y'all, we still use his portable high chair / beach chair to this day. I feel like it's really important because it's easy to clean the sand out of it. It's like you could use it on the beach, and then you could also use it on like regular chairs to use as a high chair. We used it multiple times, just putting him on the floor, giving him like a safe space to sit down and eat, or just a safe space to sit down, period, so that you know, we know that he's safe. But yeah, I definitely feel like a portable beach chair / high chair. Do you have anything you want to add to that one?
I don't know. I'll just talk about it.
Okay. But yeah, so that's number one. And yeah, they're relatively inexpensive. I'm sure you could probably look on Facebook Marketplace too if you wanted to. We ended up just buying ours off of Amazon. We bought the Hiccapop brand, I believe. And yeah, it's really easy to use. And like I said, we still use it to this day. Whenever we're going back home to Pittsburgh, well, I shouldn't say home to Pittsburgh, but whenever we're going back to Pittsburgh to visit family, we take it with us just so that we know Tobias has somewhere safe to sit and eat. So yeah, number two is a baby pool float with a canopy. Y'all, Tobias absolutely loved this. Like, we used it. We didn't use it at the beach. We used it in the pool, but
yeah, I wouldn't use it at the beach necessarily. It's gonna float away.
No, I feel like it's okay to use. I feel like it would have been okay to use at the beach because, like, I feel like knowing us, we're the type of people that, like, we wouldn't let Tobias out of our eyesight. Like, we would always be, like, holding on to him regardless. So I feel like it would have been okay for him to use at the beach, too. Plus, it probably would have been more comfortable for him to use at the beach rather than his life vest. We did buy a life vest, and we did take it. But I don't think we even put him in the life vest in the water. We were just holding on to him. So we probably could have used the baby pool float at the beach too, but like I said, we used it at the pool and he absolutely loved it. So I would 100% recommend that. And it has to have a canopy because you want to get your baby out of the sun, and that definitely protected him. He took multiple naps in that thing. Like, he was absolutely loving it. Like, if you don't take nothing else off this list, make sure you take heed of that and go buy you one for your baby. And it doesn't even have to be like, I was looking at the like Mambo Baby ones, which those things are like $80. Like those are super expensive. But I ended up not getting that one. I ended up getting like an inflatable one. And the only reason why I got the inflatable one is because I'm like, if we fly somewhere on vacation, then it's easy to pack and take with us. So that's the only reason why I got the one. And I'm 100% happy that I did. Number 3 is a portable fan. And forget that, you need 2 of them bad boys. You need one for the baby and you need one for yourself as you put in the stroller. Like, y'all, it'd be hot. It is hot in those places. And to have a portable fan, oh my gosh, that was amazing. Like, that was one of the best things that I could have bought. So yes, we have 2 portable fans, one for the baby and one for whoever is pushing the stroller, so that you can get some breeze too. And we do have a misting one for the baby. That was because at that age, like according to Google, they're supposed to be able to like regulate their temperature a little bit, like at 7 months old. But I wanted to make sure that he would stay cool. So, and I wanted to make sure that he stayed cool, and I wasn't able to use those what's some things called, the cooling towels. I wasn't able to use the cooling towels because I feel like that irritated his skin. So that's why I bought him a misting fan. And like the one that we got, you could do like a constant mist or you could do like a intermittent mist. But either way, it was just a way to make sure that Tobias stayed cool in that hot weather. Now the fan that I had for us, ours wasn't a misting one. Ours was just a standard fan. A standard portable fan that you could loop onto the stroller, and it could be adjusted to where like you can actually feel it. So yeah, definitely a portable fan. If y'all don't have one, make sure y'all go get one ASAP. Now number 4, this was like an iffy one because I'm happy that we took it, but do I think it's like 100% needed? No. I feel like this is one of the ones where it's like, if you want to, you can. But it's the portable activity center. Now, this is another item that you can buy off of Amazon. We ended up buying it off of, did we get this one off Facebook Marketplace? Facebook Marketplace. So we definitely didn't pay that much for it. And then also the only reason why we brought it is because we were driving, so we had room to put it in the car. We have a smaller car, but we bought a roof box for the car, so we were able to fit it in. It didn't take up that much room.
No, it folds up and it comes nice. Like, it came like in a bag.
Yeah. And I think it also comes with a, yeah, but I don't think we ever used it outside for it. Now you can use it outside, but we just never use it outside. But it was still nice to have because we just put it up in the condo so that he could still have an activity center, and we put him in it multiple times just to once again give him a safe place for him to be when somebody didn't want to be holding him or like watching him like all like that, and he was able to entertain himself. And he did enjoy it. Now trust y'all, he had a whole bunch of entertainment with all the kids that was there, so he didn't necessarily like 100% need it, but I would still recommend to get it if you're able to find it for a good price, because it does give your baby a safe place to be. Now we also brought his baby Bjorn bouncer, and that is not on this list because I don't think that you necessarily need it. I don't think that we needed it for this vacation. Between his high chair and between the activity center, those were 2 safe places that we could easily put him, so I don't think that his bouncer was needed. But yeah, number 5 is a portable beach cart. And y'all, people was wanting a lot for them on Facebook Marketplace. Like, typically I'm that type of person that's like, oh yeah, buy used, because if you buy used it can get cheaper. Nah, like people around us, they was asking way too much. We actually ended up buying a BJ's membership and buying a cart brand new, and that was cheaper than what people were asking for used. But if you're having a beach vacation and if you're gonna spend a lot of time at the beach, 100% get you a beach cart, because we didn't want to lug our big old stroller down at the beach, get the sand all up in the stroller. Like, we didn't want to do that. So what we ended up doing was would carry the baby down there, and then David would pull the beach cart that had all of our gear on it. We loaded it up with everything that we needed for the beach, our coolers, the baby beach chair, our chairs, a beach blanket, like our beach umbrella. We loaded that thing up with everything, and that's how we were able to take it down onto the beach. So yeah, definitely go ahead and get y'all a beach cart if you're gonna be spending a lot of time on the beach. And ours is easy to build, so we're able to take the wheels off, and that's what we ended up doing in order to transport it down on our road trip. We took the wheels off, had it all broken down, and then once we got to Myrtle Beach, we put it together, and yeah, just stored it assembled in the condo.
And like, we got the hard wheel one, not the balloon wheel.
Yeah. Now I will say, after doing research, a lot of people do say to get the balloon wheel one, just because the balloon wheel is easier to maneuver on sand. But we're not those type of people that spend like a lot of time on the beach to where like it was worth it to pay that cost, because those things were like over what, $200, $300.
Yeah, what y'all doing? Y'all Mario Kart on the beach?
No, like
I mean, the hard wheel wasn't that hard. Like, I can see if you had like a giant cart where like it had like 50 pounds worth of stuff. Okay,
yeah,
maybe.
No, but I mean, like, if you're spending more time on the beach and you go to like different beaches, then yeah, I would say to go ahead and get the balloon ones, make that investment, and you'll be happy. But we're not those type of people. We rather just go to the pool, and whenever we went to the pool, we would just take the stroller down there. We're fine with like water getting on the stroller and stuff like that, but as far as like the sand, y'all know how sand is. Once it's in a place, you like 100% ain't gonna get all of it out. Like, it's just not gonna happen, no matter how hard you try. So we just didn't need it. And I think our beach cart was like what, $55 or $50?
I don't remember. I just know it was a decent price.
I know it was cheaper than what people were asking to use. So number 6, you could say that this is like one of those like common items where it's like, of course you should have this, but some people don't know, and that's an SPF protection hat. Now the one that we got was off of Temu, and are we actually able to test the SPF protection? No, but the baby was in his canopy like 99% of the time, or in the stroller whenever he was out in the sun, like 99% of the time. So we didn't really have to worry about it too much. But anyways, the reason why I say that is because whenever he was in the pool, we would have the canopy on him, and then we would also have that hat on him. And the material that the hat was made out of, it was able to get wet and like retain the water. So I was able to put the hat in the pool and then put it on Tobias's head, and that kept him cool. So I would also recommend an SPF protection hat, just to keep your baby safe from, you know, the sun rays and all that good stuff. But also to make sure that, you know, you have something that stayed wet and that didn't irritate his skin. Now the cooling towel, that did irritate his skin, but the SPF protection hat that we had for him didn't. So I was able to wet that and keep him cool. Number 7, I recommend this. Let me tell y'all what it is. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's a Ceres chiller, CERES chiller / packet frozen bag. So what is the chiller? The chiller is a stainless steel container, and they have like a little insert that you put water and ice in it, and it keeps your milk cold for up to like 24 hours or whatever. Anyways, the reason why I recommend it is because at the time that we took the baby Tobias on the beach vacation, I was still breastfeeding, or breast pumping I should say. I was still breast pumping, and so what we did was, like you said, we had that 10-hour 12-hour drive down. So what I did was I would fill up that chiller with milk, I would put the ice, and I would put water in it, and it would keep the milk cold to where, you know, it lasted for over 4 hours. So technically, like, if you pump, your milk is good for, you know, 4 hours to stay out, like freshly pumped milk. But whenever I put it in the chiller, then it would last longer. So that was one less thing for me to worry about like, how am I supposed to feed Tobias on this road trip when, you know, I don't have anything to keep it cold? So I use that. And then as far as the packet frozen bag, that's a bag that you could put in the freezer, and it's like, it has ice packs built into it. So I put that in the freezer overnight, and then I would take my frozen bags of milk, and I put my frozen bags of milk in that packet frozen bag thing, like cooler, and that kept the milk frozen. So that was another thing that, you know, kept his milk cold, to where I didn't have to worry about, like, am I giving him safe milk or bad milk? Like, no, that was able to keep it safe. Now, as far as back to the chiller, whenever I would pump on the road, I did combine my freshly pumped milk with the cold milk that was already in there. I felt like it was fine to do that. Tobias turned out fine, but that's all up to your comfort level. And I feel like it also depends on, like, when you actually had your baby. Now, technically, Tobias is a NICU baby, but he's not a preterm baby. And I know some people would be a little bit more cautious if they did have a preterm baby, but like I said, Tobias was fine with it. That's what I did for him. You know, do whatever you're comfortable with doing. But yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, is the little chiller cheap? No. But is it worth it? I feel like for what I used it for, yes. Now, I was an overproducer, and I know some people like take that chiller whenever they have to pump at work. For me, when I was just returning back to work, I was an overproducer, and so that chiller wouldn't have stored enough milk that I produced while I was away from Tobias. So at that point in time, it just wouldn't work that way for me. But as I slowly began to like wean off from producing milk, then yeah, I did take that chiller to work in order to safely store my milk, because I did have like a 2-hour commute one way. So, but that's another thing that you can use the container for. Now that I'm done breast pumping, I ain't gonna lie, the little container sits on our shelf, but we do have attachments to where, like, if I wanted to use it, I could still use it as like a normal cup now, or a normal bottle now, but I just don't. But yeah, number 8. I feel like we've been talking for a long time, y'all. Y'all still there? Y'all still with us? Hopefully so. Number 8 is doggy bags for the poop diapers, y'all. We swear by doggy bags when Tobias has a poop diaper. We have doggy bags in the house, in the car, in the diaper bag. We, like, no matter where we go, we got that doggy bag, because that doggy bag will seal that smell up, and you are good to go. Like, and so and plus doggy bags are cheaper than, like, I feel like they make bags that you can like store the poop diapers in, but y'all, you can go to Marshall's, get how many, what was that, almost 1,000 doggy bags, almost 1,000 doggy bags for what, $10 or something like that. Like, you can get, doggy bags are relatively cheap, so make sure y'all go ahead and get y'all doggy bags, bring them with y'all. And then if you have like a poop diaper, just put the poop diaper, all of the wipes, all that in the doggy bag, and then, you know, you can hold on to it until you reach a garbage can in order to throw it away. Like I said, we use the doggy bags every single time Tobias has a poop diaper, like, and that thing keeps the smell out. So definitely use that. And plus, it's good to have that, because when you're on vacation, you're not gonna have your diaper pail with you, or I hope you're not gonna bring that big old diaper pail. Now, they do make travel diaper pails, and y'all, I think it's what is it, the Munchkin brand?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, recommend that. We took those two, not even gonna lie, we took those two. Every single time that we travel, we take that as our diaper pail, because we need somewhere to put his diapers. So recommend that too, but especially the doggy bag, because you can put the poop diapers in there. Number 9 is a beach umbrella. And I know y'all might be like, well, isn't that like a common sense one? Well, no, because some people will be like, I'll just take like a beach tent and use a beach tent. Well, y'all have to make sure that y'all look at the rules and regulations of the beach that you're going to, because not all beaches allow baby beach tents. Like, I know Myrtle Beach didn't. They like allowed beach tents, but it was like you had to be underneath some type of rule or regulation or something like that. So a beach umbrella is just easier. 9 times out of 10, like a beach won't say nothing if you have a beach umbrella. So yeah, make sure y'all get a beach umbrella and take that. Plus the one that we have is easy to install. David's able to do it by himself while I'm holding the baby. He installs the beach umbrella and it offers shade for us. And then number 10, along with the beach umbrella, make sure y'all have a beach blanket, especially if you're gonna go onto the sand, because you already know the baby's gonna play in the sand, put the sand all up in their mouth, and you want to have somewhere safe for the baby to lay whenever it's nap time, or if you just want to change their diaper. You just want to have a safe place that you can put him down or put her down that's not on the sand. So that is a beach blanket. Now that's all of the items that we recommend. Now, like I said, that was Tobias's first beach vacation in Myrtle Beach. We also took him. Did we take him to the beach? Yeah, we took him to the beach in the Bahamas. Took him to the beach in the Bahamas. Yeah. And that time we did take his stroller, but at the time we took his little stroller because we knew that we weren't just gonna be on the beach. Like, they have cement areas that you can walk around to. So that's the only reason why we took his stroller, but that's gonna be another video about that. But as far as everything, I think everything pretty much still stands except for the activity center. Of course, we couldn't take that because we were on a cruise ship. We're not gonna load that on a cruise ship. I mean, you can, but he didn't need it at the age that we went, which was 10 months. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's all we got for y'all in this video. We hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you guys in our next one.